Hello everybody, welcome back for another episode of Dig Dug and the Dildo Donuts. I am Rockley Smile, here with AlpacaPatrol and Last Grey Wolf. What do you know? We're gonna talk about some shit again, probably make fun of Nintendo and play Magic in the background. Yeah!
Well, okay, here's a question. So, Dildo Donut
Yeah.
would imply something strange.
No, it's just
Whereas-
turned in. It's turned in end to end, that's all.
Well, no, see, a donut dildo
Yeah?
would imply that it was a dildo that appeared to be a donut.
What are you confused about here?
Well,
Please.
a dildo donut would imply that it is a donut that looks like a dildo.
It could imply a lot of things, man.
Well, no, I mean it does imply that. I mean, like you can look at like Batman, it's a man,
And I
that's
do,
like
all the time.
like a bat. Whereas Man-Bat would be a bat that is very similar to a man. So a dildo donut would be a donut that is similar to a dildo, whereas a donut
right.
dildo would be what you, I think, initially implied.
Do you want to break down the physical architecture of a dildo versus a donut?
Sure.
Alright, so we've got a basic Tory construction when we're looking at the fried dough donut. There is a solid X, Y, and Z axis in play. I mean, as with all 3D theoretical objects. This is an object made for consumption. By all intents and purposes, could get a bit messy, but let's be honest, they could both. And when we're looking at a dildo, we're looking at a cylinder, sort of a shaft. But the funny thing about shafts, and let me really emphasize this point, if you curl them hard enough, they'll go right end to end. So there's a beginning and an end to every shaft, right? So you take the end, wrap it back around to the beginning, and all of a sudden, a lot of those parallels start to become a little bit more obvious, in my opinion.
Right. Okay.
How do you feel about all that?
While that makes sense, then you would say that your device that you've just created here would be for use to be inserted into one's mouth, anus, or vagina.
My good sir.
Mouth, anus, or vagina.
Not necessarily.
Really?
There's actually an entire phallus museum. And none of those were necessarily inserted into any of those orifici that you cited.
Well, the headphones turned off for that one, so
I said they weren't inserted into any orifices, Rob.
Okay.
None of them.
But could your device be eaten?
Alright, see, here's the thing that I hadn't really considered. I'm gonna go with no.
Huh. Well, then I gotta tell you, Nick, I don't think that's much of a dildo donut.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
I fucking hate you so much. Both of you. I don't... Can we start over?
Oh, man.
I wouldn't trade anything for that.
Austin, I like that you're taking the role that Ryan takes on the NLSS sometimes.
Yeah, you're the straight man in this case.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could play along with you guys on most things. I don't know if I could take part in what just happened there.
You just did. You were the perfect comedic timing at the end to just really, drive it home.
That's true. You get it. You really, yeah, that's the main...
Like, a proper dildo donut.
That's the main thrust of the whole thing,
Yeah.
am I right? Hey-oh!
You provided the creamy filling to that one there. Ooh.
Do you guys like... Oh, dude, did I not... You know what?
Let's talk
year,
about donuts, maybe.
You swerved through that sentence like a fucking
I did, well, because
maniac
I
highwayman.
tried to pull him back in.
Well, because I realized... Actually, that was...
You did it again! You just did it again!
Well, yeah. Both
stopping him.
those scenarios were a verbalization of how Rob segues work.
Yeah.
Those were both verbalizations of how Rob segues work. So, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, the initial thought was that I like Boston creams. Do you guys like Boston creams?
Fuck
And then
yes.
I thought about how last year I think I didn't get a Boston cream in Boston.
Doesn't
and
matter.
Now I want to get a Boston
They're
cream in
fine
Boston.
anywhere.
I mean, you're probably right, but I mean, the chances are rather high that they're good in
Such
Boston.
a theatrical presentation of your delivery of the word chances. It's extremely high up there.
I might have elongated it because my headphones turned off and I couldn't hear what you were saying.
So, I mean, there goes our theory about turning off devices. So,
Yeah,
oh well.
the turning off of the old Kindle and or phone did not seem to help things very much.
It's a real shame.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, I still think the trade-off is pretty good for the wireless headphones. Even though they turn off quite a bit, and they seem to be having a lot of issues right now, being able to have them. Important to note, actually, as well, that that the old wireless headphones here, they don't... I have them plugged in, so...
Yeah, but they're not for data. They're just for electric charge.
Yeah, it's for charging. But
How large is the data in this situation?
well,
massive.
It's about shrine size, I'd say.
Enough to fit in one shrine?
The bigger the shrine, the more you can worship.
That's true, yeah.
At one moment.
Is there a limit on shrine size? Can your shrine just keep getting bigger and bigger? I don't...
I think
where are
so, yeah.
It's kind of like Cookie Clicker, honestly. The more the shrine size increases, the more you could get, like, worships per second.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually... There's no cap, really. It just goes on.
There should be... Well, good. I mean, we did away with data caps.
No, we haven't actually addressed data caps, believe it or not. We've addressed the reclassification, but caps actually may fall outside of a lot of the regulatory things that they were trying to bargain with. For good reason. I think they wanted to keep that as a little bit of leverage, as, you know, a way to entice the companies to still say, hey, Bill, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too, but here's a fucking cupcake instead.
Right. Well, if anything... This does... Oh, also, that was another thing that they removed with the whole net neutrality thing.
No more of that.
No more cake. Can't have cake anymore.
Ever again.
That's if you want a free and open internet, you can't eat cake anymore.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
That's why they've been fighting so hard for it.
I think we were all willing to give up
honestly,
cake.
I would give up cake.
I would give up cake for the internet.
Me too, yeah. I would not
cake's
eat
just
anymore.
like, you don't need it. You just don't need it.
You don't need it. I think out of the three of us, I'm the one that most likes cake. And I am still willing to give up cake for...
I'm not gonna lie though, if you're gonna take away Tres Leches cake, I'm gonna be pretty sad actually.
Well, it's all
yeah, because see, Tres Leches cake is like the best cake, and so when you put that up there,
West cake is the best cake.
Well, you are speaking from the biased perspective of a Southerner, so you know.
You're gonna say you are speaking from the Bible.
You are speaking from the Bible.
I'm just literally reading the Bible. Like this is Tres Leches cake. It is written out on why it is. It explains all of it. Okay, like
carved into a fucking tablet for God's sake.
Oh yeah, I mean we all read the passage in Ezekiel 25:19.
25:69. You mean? Come on now.
In Ezekiel 3:22.
Okay, right. Ezekiel 3. Yes, there we go.
In Ezekiel 6:9, the Tres Leches cake is the official cake
sponsor of the NFL.
Yeah, of the official cake sponsor of the Holy Lord Jesus Christ.
Wait, do you know what the official cake sponsor of the NFL is?
I know, but I really liked my own joke there. That's terrible.
Well, that's where I was going with it. Is I wanted to make it sound like the official sponsor of the NFL.
Well, they have sponsors for just about everything, so why not cake?
They probably do.
It's like Hostess or something, right?
Yeah, I'm not. They
Entenmann's?
probably do. Actually, Nick, because that's actually why the whole Madden debacle happened, where they only had
debacle.
Yeah, well, the whole Madden debacle. In case people didn't
you really say debacle?
Debacle, yeah. Wait, how are you supposed
debacle.
to say? Oh, please, come on now.
No, it actually is.
Excuse me.
Are you allergic to mispronunciation?
That might be New York coming through.
I live in New York and have. I mean.
Tobacco?
Well, I don't live in New York City, but doesn't the state count?
I couldn't hear
you know, I live in New York State.
Yeah, well, no, New York State doesn't count. Here, hold on.
It literally doesn't count. Okay, sure.
I'm gonna hear the U.S. Oh yeah, no, they say debacle.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting tobacco.
No, there's that website. You missed the chance to do like how do you pronounce coyote?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed.
You missed the opportunity to find out how to pronounce coyote properly.
Wait, here, I'm doing it here.
Quantuyo.
Tobacco's American tobacco.
I'm more interested in Austin saying.
You don't understand. I adore pronunciation manual. Like, how many goblins do you have? That's too many goblins.
No,
I
no,
draw a lot of goblins sometimes. Sometimes that happens.
They have a lot of goblin to do.
Yeah, they've been gobbling up a storm.
Oh,
But,
fuck me.
anyway, yeah. Anyway, so the whole Madden debacle was that Madden or the NFL eventually, since they have this weird rule where they can only have one official sponsor for each like type of thing, they decided EA was the sponsor of the
Naturally.
the official one of the NFL, and then EA was the only one with the license. And as we see with anything, in any situation in capitalism, when you eliminate competition, the product tends to suffer. And
Yeah, but this is the one exception, clearly.
well, yeah, Madden is just a great
Clearly.
franchise.
Yeah.
So you
So-
really say debacle then?
I do
You really do say debacle.
maybe I'll ask my mom and see how she says debacle. Maybe she says debacle.
So if you had, like, you know the white paste that they put on walls when there's, like, a hole in it, and you try to, like, cover that over?
Spackle.
If you had... Austin. If you had one of those situations that you just described with that word that we're in question of, and it was regarding the paste you cover the walls with, how would you say that?
I don't know what it is. Is it spackle? Is that what Austin said?
Yes.
Okay, so spackle. Would it be spockle?
No. If it was a cataclysmic moment with a little bit of, like, maybe controversy regarding it, how would you say that?
The spackle?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what you're going-
right
okay,
there.
yeah.
That's
I
what.
was wondering where you were going with that. Okay,
That's
spackle.
exactly where I was going.
I was waiting for it to develop. I wanted it to happen so badly. This is fucking spackle tobacco.
Okay, so what if there was also involved, you know when you go fishing?
Stop.
You go fishing, and there's the box that you carry with it. And then so they kinda had to, like, roll the fishing box in with the wall.
The tax tobacco.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man.
What if there was this old witch, right? And she was laughing at this whole situation.
Like looking up at the moon, right? Dude, we sound like we're so high on drugs right now, but we're not.
I don't know what to play. I don't know what my cards are.
We're not high on anything. We're just dumb.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll be honest, this night has produced a lot of really wonderful moments for me.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
That one was up there. Whew. Whew.
Oh. I just.
You feel better,
Like
though, right?
Yeah, you're dead, by the way.
Whatever.
Goodbye.
I'm not... I don't think I actually need to join the game anymore. Like, you guys can just play and I'll just be in the call. What is that, 6 or 7 now that I've lost in a row? Possibly more. I'm not even keeping track.
Can we go back to the witch cackle about the tackle spackle tobacco? Because I really liked that.
It only counts when Rob says it, Austin.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just.
It's okay. I wanted it so badly that in my mind, I went to a little place where I was like, so there was this show. It was about a girl who could turn into liquid mercury. And I wanted to figure out a way to make that work. Her name is Alex Mack. Didn't end in Ackle.
Oh no.
That's how badly I wanted that. I
Yeah.
let it go, though.
Let it
If
go.
you love something, you let it free, and if it comes back, it was meant to be. Alex Mack's never coming back, I'm sorry to say. But she
That's
was all
true.
dressed in black.
She was, yeah.
Oh man, I am kill after that one. That was good.
Was her name Mary Mack? As in there's something about Mary? Or was she Merry Mack?
Mary Mac Paduac had a dog a bone.
Stop. No. No. fucking
That's just two things that you just put together for no reason.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's how we're going with this. That's a good question. Me?
That's a great question.
Where did
Nick,
that come
honestly.
from? Did you guys just
It was
decide on
that
that one?
episode. Yeah,
was-
it just kind of happened.
Yeah, it's just where we like weren't listening to you and you asked the question, and then Austin said that
Oh,
was a good question, and then
That was just to buy you time to not address my question at all.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I'm pretty used to it, honestly. Ryan does that to me all the time. I have good ideas, I think, when I'm on the NLSS. I come up with new ideas that he's never heard before, and I think they're too far out of the box for him. So instead of accepting, the ideas that I have and trying to work with them, he just shuts them down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really hurts a lot, actually.
Oh, my throat hurts. We got there. I'm glad we got there though.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So, like, what else is going on?
I don't know, man. Pax East.
Well, I'm just waiting till Austin gets a some sort of a
What? I don't care about
Chill
magic.
card.
Is that what you're going to tell me? No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to
Fair
hear
enough.
about that shit. Tell me about what we did at Pax East, because we're at that right now while we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
And by recording this, I
Oh.
mean we're not actually there. We're just thinking we're there because it's like fucking Sunday. Saturday? Sunday? Is it?
Oh,
we-
when this
13
episode
minutes.
comes out, we'll be. No, this is Fridays, isn't it? So we'll be there
No,
for this
we've
episode.
got Monday. This is Monday again. We're coming back today.
Wait, oh god, dude.
I think this
you're
is Monday.
confusing the hell out of me.
Or is this Friday again? Have we been back for a week?
Uh,
I don't know what day it is, what time it is,
I
or
don't
who I
know
am.
what's happening.
Who cares? How was PAX East?
It's pretty good.
Did you do anything fun? Did you like go to karaoke or go to dinner or?
I had a great time.
All
I
right.
was doing great things.
You probably went to like the Indie Mega booth.
Mm-hmm. A
I
couple times, yeah.
imagine you probably like maybe played a board game or Magic the Gathering at some point.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you were there, so you would know, but you don't need to get too into it.
That thing have lifelink? Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Banefire.
Anybody buy an Nvidia Shield this time? No, not
Nope.
this time. You can only do that once.
Oh my god.
I'm so good at Dota too, dude.
This is not Dota 2,
This fucking guy.
bro.
Kids these days.
Kids these days.
How's your Nvidia Shield holding up, by the way, Austin?
It's fine. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, it's probably about as good as mine then.
You guys almost convinced me. I almost did it.
What are
I
you
still
doing
don't
with that
regret it,
wrapper?
to be honest. Like, I should have remembered that I don't like handhelds, really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The emulators, though.
Yeah.
Could have had those.
Just
I really
If
don't
you
know how
have-
Android stuff works, so I got it and I was like, these icons are really fucking ugly, and then I just didn't use it.
let's just-
Really sucks being dead and talking to you guys and no one's listening to a word.
Sorry, I'm trying to do math right now.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's a really close situation.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'm dead, so who cares?
Yeah, that's fair. What about that old tackle debacle that happened?
Yeah,
earlier?
we settled that back in 1938.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
There's a lot of biplanes. Oh, his 4-4 is attacking this 4-4, and they're both
Oh,
flying.
God.
And...
I'm so stupid.
Did you make an error?
Yeah, I could have killed you.
Should have used time lock.
Oh, you could have done it with sanguine blood, huh?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, my plan in the end was to kill you with that anyway, but my brain just didn't, like, register that. That was weird. That's really weird that I let that happen. Well, if I lose, it's my own damn fault.
If we ever do like an actual podcast, can we just do it on the title screen of Magic the Gathering forever?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we could.
And we'll never explain to anyone why we do it. They'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
No Magic game, though. Just talking over the magic titles.
I didn't do any of the math here, but I'm just gonna go and hope for the best.
Yeah. I still think you lose because.
No, I will. I will lose.
Well, no. Like I feel like my damage is gonna come before damage is calculated. We might both die. I don't really know how it works.
I don't know if there's gonna be a draw or what happens exactly, but we're gonna find.
I don't think you have enough damage.
If there's
to
a
kill
draw,
me
I'm not
today.
playing again.
Is there? Does that thing have lifelink? Yeah, maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have enough damage either. Yeah, no, I don't. That's okay though. I was gonna die to Sanguine Blood anyway next turn.
Oh, it was close.
Was it?
Yeah. And yeah, you would have won. It calculates yours first, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If I had enough damage.
Yeah.
It didn't do any. It didn't show any damage to you for me. How much damage did
I
it
went
deal?
down to 4.
Ah, 4. Okay. Yeah.
Did you have land? It wouldn't have mattered. I would have blocked that one. Never mind. You could have buffed your Titan, I think, right?
Yeah, right. But that's that. Yeah. The only
Yeah,
the only guaranteed damage I could have gotten was off the equipped thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, yeah. Yeah, and this is why you should never play that fucking deck.
I really like my move to kill Nick because he's at full HP.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. I love your deck. Deck's great.
To be fair, I set up that move over the course of every single play that I made. Like I had a really good draw that one time.
Yeah, that's true, but still, I mean, like, that deck has the capacity to do that thing where it's like, oh, right, you can just deal all the damage of all our life while also gaining all that life, and also all of us die.
You do have Inferno Titan though.
That is not that strong a card. Like, it's a strong card. It's
Oh
definitely
my
one of the
God,
strongest.
I'm not having this conversation anymore.
It's one of the strongest in Magic 2015. But it is not your deck levels of bullshit.
I played another deck earlier. You guys, I won with that one too. Maybe.
No, maybe you should play with that deck.
Maybe you're just bad, you know.
Maybe you should play with that deck.
Dude, no one cares about anything ever.
We have fun here on Magic the Gathering 2015.
No, we don't.
we,
Whenever I lose to that deck, it just feels like total bullshit every time.
Everyone that's listening to this is going to die eventually.
That's yeah.
oh. Nigga, it's not about the game, man. It's about the friendship and the good times we've had. You remember, Kat? You remember the whole tackle debacle?
It seems so far away now.
We wait for the day. Something. So
life force is drained. There's dragons too, and they're pretty cool. And we tap the buttons really fast, and we win.
Oh, okay, got it. I was not there until
you're not on the Dragon Force grind.
It's weird because usually I am, but I didn't know the lyrics were swapped. But then the came, and that was it. That's all I knew.
How to train your dragon force. It involves a hairband. And a lot of
I was
patience.
gonna make a comb joke. Oh,
A what?
I was gonna make it's another hair joke. A comb. You need a comb to start.
All right, it helps,
joke.
but honestly, what I was talking about is putting the button down permanently, so you don't have to tap them the same way. You don't have to hold the button. Have you ever played Guitar Hero?
Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying now. I was making a joke that their band members have a lot of hair.
They do have
and
a
if you were to train them,
superfluous
you
number of
should
hairs on
probably-
their scalp, yes.
there's a lot of
You should probably have a comb. And I thought you said hairband for the same reason that I said comb. But no, you were just talking about holding the button down for those hammer-ons.
Completely parallel, separate jokes regarding hair products.
Yeah,
to do with Dragon
that really
Force.
got me.
Doesn't surprise me,
man.
honestly.
And that's magic for you, everybody.
This
Mondays
episode's garbage.
Mondays and Fridays. New episodes. I guess we're back from PAX, huh?
We already had an argument.
we
We
don't
We
know.
don't know where we're at.
Well, the last episode.
No, you can't ask us right now because we have to see how many we have already, and we don't have them all from today.
What?
See?
Today we have. Whoa.
No, you can't do it, Austin. Let's wait. Let's talk about it later.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. And the hippos are enough.
Good night.
Bye, Rob. I love you. I'm Alpaca Patrol. Later.
Bye, everybody. You're gonna do your outro?
I did your outro.
Oh,
You
okay.
can do my outro, which is just to
you
not say anything.
are at both of our outros.
No, not say anything. All right.